Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to our first city here in City Skylines 2. I hope you're all having a safe, wonderful, and successful day and start to your week. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have you all here and hanging out with me as we start another wonderful week. As usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. And just as a public service announcement, the next couple of weeks after this week are going to be pre-recorded videos, just because I am going to be on my October vacation. So this always happens before I have to really buckle down and prepare for a convention in November. So that is the case there. I will be on vacation the next couple of weeks. So the episodes for next week and the week after will be pre-recorded. So when you leave comments, please don't panic. I will get to those comments. I will still interact with y'all in the comments during my vacation as I can. And I always enjoy learning from you guys as well. So, that being said, let's get to it. Last week, as you remember, we continued on. I was just looking at our traffic jam there, but I think it's going to be okay. We have built ourselves a bit of power up here. If you remember, I left this area blank so that we could do our farming over here, our agriculture. We put some industry down here. What that is, and we moved this way. Excuse me. Now, oh, it's a dump. Okay. Now, there is a traffic jam coming into the city, and as we said before, part of that is because bottleneck here too. Part of it is because of these lights, but part of it is because of the cars are constantly changing lanes and causing themselves a traffic jam in the process. So that's some of it is a bug that a Colossal Order is going to have to fix. There's not really much we can do about that. And as you can see, our city is thriving. We are doing well. We do have industrial demand. So let's go ahead and just fix that up real quick. Oops. Not what I wanted. Alright, we'll see if that takes care of some of it. So there is that. So we are going to want to make sure we are careful of that. And I am sorry about the audio cutting in and out. I wish it really wouldn't do that, because that is annoying, but that is a bug that got introduced at some point. Probably by the turkeys at Microsoft. Alright, so let's see how I did. Let's see if I've managed to damage our ag, which I have not. Okie dokie. Now the question becomes, how do I want to bring that into fold? Alright, so let's go ahead and start getting our farming and textile going. And I'm just going to do a one-way road through here. Yeah. Actually, I am going to do it this way, I think. Oh, as I said, yeah, I do hope you're all having a awesome day. Okay. It has been beautiful outside this past few days. I am really excited for that. Alright, let's get this set up. Yeah, it's been a been an interesting couple of days. Had a great weekend. My cat has little kitten, says hello to you, by the way. Yeah. Has been having one of those weeks of hers that she always has. Okay, we got that. Let's toss kick style right across the street. Yeah, so my kitty cat, she's been having one of those weeks as well. Got what I like to call obsessive compulsive meowing disorder. And when I say that, folks, I'm just making fun of her constant meowing when she goes through that. I am not making... I really wish that audio cutting in and out would stop. I am not making fun of people with disabilities. I'm making fun of my cat when I say that. Okay. Alright, so we've got food and agriculture. Actually we got food, but I didn't do the... Oh no, did I do the right... Oh no. Well, that's okay. That's okay, because we can buy this. We're going to be buying these 2 tiles here anyway, so we'll be able to get more. I'll be able to get some wheat in there too. But we've got food going. We've got textile going, so that is actually good. Wonder if I can buy them yet. Yes. Okay, so we can actually get that going too. Is Alright, so let's see. I think I want to also grab we'll grab those because we'll be able to use those. You definitely want that. Is there any down here? Down this way? Ooh, there's a big patch of it right here. Alright, Alright, now it's saying, saying we got a power problem, but that's okay. We'll fix that in just a minute. Okay. Now we'll get some grain going too. I'm just gonna need that. And I know they're gonna be complaining about the power, and that's okay. That fixed here in a second. As you can tell, I'm still getting the hang of the mechanics in City Skylines 2. It's not the same as the mechanics in City Skylines 1, I can assure you that. Okay. Alright, we got grain. Let's grab our power. Grab a handy dandy power plant that'll take care of the power problem. Alright, so now we got grain going, we got textile going, we got our chicken going. So we're doing actually pretty good here. See how we shall want to do this. Make that follow the coast. Okay. Alright, so now we got that. Let's toss down. Okay. Alright, we'll set the ore processing facility up as well. Like that. Okay, we got ore processing now. Alright, so let's do this. Now, for those wondering, in City Skylines 1, you did technically have specialized industries. You just didn't have... It just wasn't done this way. But you did technically have specialized industries. Alright, so we've got that. We've got some specialized industry, which means we're actually going to be doing really well. That means we'll start making money, more of a profit here soon, which is good. But yeah, in cities, the original City Skylines, you did technically have specialized industries. They just worked a little bit differently, where you'd have to zone it. You have to draw the district and zone it as a specialized industry. And you had to have a building in there, the main building in there and whatnot for that industry. So it's a little different in City Skylines 2. You still have it, but it is, you know, it is different. So we'll look, of course, for the best area for forestry. And we'll set up a forestry area. But we are well on our way to needing what we need. Go ahead and see about grabbing 1, 2, 4. Grab those. Alright, here we go. What did I see over here? I swore I put a... There we go. I could have swore we put a fire department down, but we may as well put another one down. There. Okay. We better put police down too while we're at it. Better put the crazy popo down. There we go. There. Okay, so that way we've got all of that. Now, I don't know what happens. I don't know if these I need to... There we go. Oops. Alright, we'll just let those rebuild. Okay. Alright, our city looks healthy and doing fine. Alright. So let's go ahead and throw down a few more set 8s. Okay. Probably be easier if I did it this way. Like this. Let's try to build... We'll do this. I do like City Skylines, though. It is... In many ways, it's better... you know, City Skylines 1 was better than SimCity 2000 and SimCity 2013. I still like the older SimCities. And I think that's what gave the appeal to City Skylines 2, is because you could technically do things in City Skylines 1, rather, that you couldn't do in SimCity 2013. Alright, so let's see. So we could put some... I'll help that. Okay, so we'll have some apartment buildings. Okay. Alright, so we'll see if that works. See how that does. But yeah, you kind of got that sense of City Skylines 1. Unfortunately, then Colossal Order decided to switch out how they were doing things, and I don't know if they were used... To be fair, I don't know if they were using Unity, the Unity engine in the original City Skylines or not. That I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. But they decided to use it in City Skylines 2, and it's not a bad engine, really, on it, quite honestly. But, you know, from a developer standpoint. But, it could have been better. Not gonna lie. It could be better. There were some shenanigans that Unity Technologies pulled that really angered people. Hopefully they smarten up. Colossal Order was working on City Skylines 2. They were not ready to put it out. Paradox kind of forced them to. And that often happens when you have when you have to deal with publishers in your game studio. That does often happen. So I'm not really all that surprised. And I think it's too bad, but you know, it is what it is. And it ended up causing a few bugs that Colossal Order had to end up apologizing for, which, to be honest, I think if Paradox hadn't forced them to push it out quicker than they wanted to, I don't think it would have been as big an issue. But that's what happened. But either way, I still like City Skylines 2. Overall, it seems to be a good game. There are some issues they could resolve in the pathfinding logic for the traffic. Things like that. You know what? I'm gonna toss down. Throw some offices right here too. You can have a little office complex right here. Alright, those will get taken over, and changed. Okay, our industrial is starting to come into play. That's good. Alright, so that'll take some time to resolve itself. That's pretty cool that they're putting these greenhouses out here. That's pretty cool. Nice little barn building they put in there. Oh, they are animated. Aw. That's so cool. That is very cool. Nice little farm, huh? Very nice. Dairy farm, yeah. There's the farm over here. Oh, way cool. That's cool. That is cool. I like that. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that means we got that. We got the textile stuff going. We got ore refining going. We need to deal with the oil. So we need forest. So we still have to do forestry, stone quarry, which can pretty much go anywhere. Got this one. This one. We need to do the carrot one. We've got that one. Need to do that one. Need to do that one. We have this and this. Don't have that yet. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, we don't have the green one yet. Oh yes we do. And now we're a tiny town, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're cracking. Cracking with fire. Now there is a traffic jam over here too. Oh, it's just because of... Okay, that's... So yeah, we may want to think about putting more entry points in. I think what it is they just simulate so much traffic, and they haven't really fixed the, there's a couple of apartment buildings. Now the coloring could be a little better. They kind of do need to work on that a little bit. They could be better. I think there's too much gray in City Skylines too. But the colors should be more vibrant. But it is what it is. Okay, let's see what these guys are doing over here in the dump. In the dump. Okay, and then if we go down the road here, might have to fix that a little bit. We'll come over here to our textiles and our ore refining. Okay. Nothing really happening over here right now. big platform. Doesn't really show anything being All right, well, that's pretty cool, folks. Doing pretty well. I think we'll try to snag some forestry up in here. Maybe. But that being said, I think we'll go ahead and we will call this episode here. And we're doing pretty good. We're getting stuff going. We're staying over $1 million. We do have some industrial stuff to deal with, but we'll take care of that. We're getting there. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a way to get a message to Colossal Order to have them revisit their traffic simulation, because it seems like they're pushing too much traffic simulation and they need to fix that pathfinding a little bit. And I know there's stuff we can do traffic management wise too, which I'm gonna try to experiment with during my vacation this week as well, next couple of weeks. So with that being said, as I did say in the beginning of the video, we would be, the next couple of episodes, next week's episode and the week after will be pre-recorded, and I will be on vacation, but I will be hanging out with y'all as well. And I got some exciting stuff coming up as well, planned for the new year, which we will talk about as well in a casual video while I'm playing a game. I don't know, it won't be anything related to one of the series, but I got some cool ideas coming up. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please feel free to go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to tell that silly old YouTube algorithm that you do like the videos and you want to see more content from this channel. Be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit. For those of you like pet snakes, I don't know why, but I hope you enjoy them as well. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. By sharing the link to the channel, it does help this wonderful channel grow, and it helps this our community grow as well. And I do wish you a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your day and week. And I shall see you all in the next episode of Our First City, right here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming!